Anyone who flies into San Antonio International gets a little taste of the flavor of the city just as soon as they step off the plane.
Local artists and musicians transformed the terminals into colorful, lively spaces. Leah Durain talked with one of those artists about what it means to have his work greeting millions of travelers every day.
This melody says, "Welcome to the Alamo City." The musicians performing in the San Antonio International Airport hope their music starts or ends each traveler's journey on a positive note. The artwork dotting the terminals is also a labor of love.
I like to use colors that are vibrant, that are going to intrigue the viewer, that have a resonance and a surface tension to the piece.
Ventana Horizonte No. 2 was created by San Antonio artist Jorge Puron.
Hard edge painting is best suited for acrylic paint because it's more fluid.
The piece is part of the 16 Voices, One Language exhibit.
When you add art to a place like this, where people are on the go, it does create a space for somebody to maybe just stop a little bit and kind of take a look.
Right now there are 4 exhibits at the airport.
Some of the art installations like this suitcase wheel are permanent. Other pieces rotate through every few months. As for the Fiesta Student Art Contest winners, their pieces are on display for an entire year.
You'll also notice the St. Anthony's Lost and Found collection. It pays tribute to the history of our city. Near the ticket windows is the Air Force Photo Contest display. A young girl from Lackland placed in the 9 to 12-year-old category for this picture, titled All by Myself.
We want to get a little snapshot of San Antonio here in the airport. So whether they're just coming in, they can kind of get excited about what they're yet to experience, or it's the last thing they experience on their way out of San Antonio.
From Selena and Red Chilies to military city salutes, the galleries at SAT and SAT Live are all examples of puro San Antonio. Leah Durain, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
I think that's kind of neat.
It is, and what a great way to welcome everybody coming in and give them a little bit of a taste of what San Antonio is really about.
Us.
You know,
you know what? Nice. That's a very good idea.
Right from the start, don't waste any time.
I don't travel enough, so I haven't noticed, but you've probably noticed before.
Yeah, I mean, it's, and especially if you get in the flight and you're waiting around, you walk
Something
around.
To do.
Look at that stuff.
Take
it
a
gives
look
you
at the
time.
art.
Well, you don't want to walk around outside right now.
No, you don't.